I have always been a huge fan of smart water leak sensors. They are a great device to have in your home. I currently have 5 of these set up on my smart home at the moment, and they have been incredibly reliable and accurate from the first day I set them up. A few months ago, I noticed that Shelly had a water leak sensor in their range of smart home products, and here it is. And it is quite possibly the best water leak sensor I have ever used so far, and in this video, I'll show you why. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my channel, and I hope you like today's video. If you like smart home and automotive technology content, then hit that subscribe button because most of the time, that is what you're going to see on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this Shelly flood sensor, which of course is a smart water detection sensor, but with a twist because this one also has a built-in temperature monitor as well. It can be used as a standalone device, which is great because that means there's no need for a smart home gateway to be used to make it work. And it simply just connects to your Wi-Fi network on 2.4 gig, not 5 gig. The Wi-Fi range is approximately 15 meters inside the home and 30 meters outside the home. But of course, walls and barriers will affect these distances. It runs on 3 volts and is powered from a removable CR123A battery. And yes, while this is an expensive battery to purchase, you can be rest assured because the battery life of this device is claimed to last up to 18 months, which is pretty impressive. Like other Shelly smart devices, it also has a built-in web server and can also be controlled over the cloud as well. It's quite large in size, especially when compared to other water detection sensors that I've used in the past. To be exact, it's 70mm by 19mm. But due to its cool tech design, it probably needs to be that big. And like all Shelly devices, it also supports Alexa and Google as well. Isn't that right, Alexa?
Oh yes, you are 100% correct. Shelly's flood sensor is also supported by yours truly, the amazing Alexa, which of course, is me. And what a clever smart device it is. Hey Google, what do you think about it?
Well, hello there Alexa, and yes, I am also a big fan of the Shelly flood sensor. And you are correct, it is a very clever smart device. But don't forget, it is also supported by me, Google, and just like Alexa, I am also amazing. Would you like me to demonstrate this to you?
No, that's okay. We'll do a demonstration later on, Google. Now, of course, when a water leak is detected, you will receive a warning notification about this through the app. And you will also receive an email as well. And as you have just heard, the device itself will also give off an audible warning as well. And it does this by using its onboard internal buzzer. And as you have just heard again, it's pretty loud. But of course, if you wanted to, you can also turn off this audible warning as well. But hang on, did I say before it could monitor temperature as well? Yes, I did. This Shelly water detection sensor has a built-in temperature sensor, so it can monitor the temperature of your room as well, which makes it great, especially if you have floor heating, because you can use this device to set up cool automations to do things when your floor gets to a certain temperature. And speaking of temperature, what is the temperature range of this device? Well, it can measure and monitor temperatures between -40 to 60 degrees Celsius. And for those of you who are now wondering, yes, you can change it between Celsius and Fahrenheit through the Shelly Control app. And while we're still on the subject of temperature, if you find that the room temperature is not actually accurate to what is displayed in the app, this can be adjusted manually through the app. And once done, the temperature displayed will be close to perfect. So what else can you do using the app? Well, it's also a great place to monitor the battery health of your device. And it also keeps a recorded history of the monitored temperature, water leak alarms, stuff like that. It also has a lot of configurable setup options to do with setting up the device. And then if we go back to the home screen, there's also scenes and automations that can be set up as well. Not only for the detection of a water leak, but also thanks to the built-in temperature sensor, you can also set up temperature-related scenes as well to be triggered. Okay, now that I have covered the basics, it's time to put this device to the test and demonstrate just some of the things we can do with it. And to start off, I have set up a scene in the Shelly Control app that will send an email to me when a water leak is detected. Of course, I don't need to set up a scene to do this, but I've done it that way to prove how well the Shelly app works when creating a scene. So let's try it out. Okay, I've got my Shelly flood sensor set up down here. Now let's see what happens when it detects a water leak. And for this example, the water leak is going to be me pouring a glass of water around it. Okay, it's definitely detected the water leak. Now I'm going to receive a warning message from the app, and shortly after that, it will be followed by an email that it's going to send to me. Okay, and as you can see at the top of my tablet here, I've received two messages. One is the warning notification from the app, and the other one is the email. So that works great. Now, let's try something else. Okay, and this time, I have once again set up another scene inside the Shelly Control app that will trigger an audible alarm within the app. But this time, the scene will only be triggered when the built-in temperature sensor inside the flood sensor detects a higher temperature reading to what I have it set to in the scene, which is 30 degrees Celsius. Let's just check on the temperature of the sensor now. It's 25.9 degrees. Okay, so let's try it. And to get to that higher temperature reading, I'm going to place the Shelly flood sensor onto this heat plate, which is what I use for smartphone repairs. It's already turned on. Ow. And believe me, it's hot. This is the only way I could think of to simulate floor heating, which I don't have, so this will still be perfect to use for this demonstration. Okay, it's definitely detected the increase in temperature from the heat plate, and if it could talk to me right now, it probably wouldn't be too happy with me about this either. And of course, as you can hear in the background, the audible alarm has also been triggered. So that was also successful. Now, let's try one more thing. And this time, because my beloved Google Assistant was so keen to demonstrate to you all before how intelligent she is, I am now going to demonstrate a very easy example you can try using Google, and to try to prove her wrong, which of course will be impossible for me, but you can't blame me for wanting to try. And now, I'm going to ask Google to give me a status update on the Shelly flood sensor, which is just sitting here on my bench, on my dry bench, with no water around it at all, so there's no water leaks to be detected. This demonstration will tell me if there is a water leak detected by the Shelly flood sensor, and for this demonstration, I have just named my Shelly flood sensor here to just flood sensor. Okay Google, are you ready to do this?
What, were you just talking to me? Because my name is also Google. Oh boy, I am so excited. You usually ask Alexa to help you. I am so nervous. Okay, calm down Google. You can do this. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I just need to relax. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, I am ready. Let's hear it. What would you like me to do?
Trust me, this will be no problem for you at all. Okay Google, show me flood sensor status.
Got it.
And as you can see, Google is showing me that there are no water leaks detected at all. And she's right. Okay, now let's create a water leak. I've just poured a little bit of water into this bowl here, and some on the floor just then. And I'm going to place my Shelly flood sensor into the bowl, which will simulate a water leak. Hey Google, show me flood sensor status.
Okay.
Perfect, that worked great. As you can see, Google has detected the water leak that I've simulated, and she is right once again. So she really is as intelligent as she said she was. Okay, but what if you're not at home to see this? Well, you're going to get a notification sent to your phone anyway if there is a water leak detected, so you do not need to be at home. But okay, here's another example using Google that you could try if you have a smartwatch, and the result will be the same. To start with though, let's just put the flood sensor back into the bowl of water. Hey Google, is flood sensor leaking?
The flood sensor detects a water leak.
Thanks Google. Okay guys, and that now brings us to the end of another video. And that's how this Shelly flood sensor works. For me personally, the onboard internal buzzer and the built-in temperature monitor sensor are two of my favourite things about this water detection sensor. I've not come across a battery-powered smart water detection sensor with either of those two features included before. I like having the audible warning feature, and the fact that it's a water leak detector and a temperature monitor all in one is a great idea, and it works really well. And as for the price, it cost me about $50 plus shipping. And yes, of course, you can get cheaper smart water detection sensors than that, but not with those features that the Shelly flood sensor has included. So that's a pretty fair price in my opinion. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video or found it helpful in any way, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel, where you can watch even more videos, which I upload every week. So I hope to see you all in the next video.